And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Working on the overseas area here. We've got quite a bit of work done on the mainland of Westeros, but the overseas area is still in need of a little bit of TLC. All right. I think it's probably a good idea to get the rail line set up between all these cities. So we're going to do a new line, and this is going to be a black line, and we're going to go from Tarash to Pentos to Bravos back to Pentos, and we're going to jump it right back up to Tarash. So that is good. So this is going to be Bravos to TYR commuter. And let's see which direction. This is going to go this way, this is going to go this way. So we need a line out like that. Yeah, because this is going to come down and this one goes up. Yeah, that's right. Connect that up. Perfect. And let's set up a couple trains on this. So this is the black line. Let's look at what trains we've got available here. We've got the Flying Scotsman, which is always a favorite. We could do the A4. I think the Scotsman 75. Yeah, we could do the A4. It's a little bit more. I mean, we're looking at more or less about a little over about 150 grand in running costs. We could always do the Alco or the double-headed Alco, which is even more. That's 1.5 million a year. I don't think we can justify that with how small these cities are. So we're gonna kind of stick to a little cheaper. Let's see, that is 748 a year. This is 851. This is a little stronger, actually. Let's see, 851. I mean, speed. These cities tend to grow pretty fast, so I think we're gonna stick with the A4. And let's see, this can go 90, so we're going to need a passenger wagon that can at least sustain the 90 miles an hour, although I doubt we'll hit 90 miles an hour. That's 87, that's 112. That's pretty expensive per year. The streamlined New Mexico is almost perfect. We've got, it's okay per year, and it looks like it'll go as fast as we need it. So, how many do we want? I think 90 is probably plenty. I mean, there's not even that many people wanting to travel in between these cities, let alone 2 trains worth. So yeah, I think this is probably good, and let's set this going on the line. And we've already got the buses down here, which is good. Now, as far as boats go, I kind of want to connect all these, Bravos, Pentos, Trash with boats as well. I think that'd be kind of cool. So let's see if we can connect this up. So I think if we do, we're going to have to destroy that commercial building, which is okay. We're still connected to it, although we don't have a passenger stop anywhere close to this, which is unfortunate. I could add one. Could always add one. So I think we're going to go with this right in here. and use that destroyed building slot for connecting. Oh, really? Too much slope. Really? Well, that would have been nice to know. So, you know, I'm just going to go with it. And we're going to connect that up and connect this up. Just like that. And you're just going to have to deal with it, city, because reasons. Okay, so with that big monumental change, I think... Whoops, wrong window. There it is. I think we're going to have to tweak this design and put a stop right in here. Although, I think that's a bad place for it. No! What did... Really, game? I want to do that. So let's go do this again, and I'm going to put it on this side instead. Okay, so this line we're going to want to change Mill Street. So this Mill Street, before Mill Street, we want to do another station. So we're going to add this station before Mill Street. So it goes here, then to here, then to here, then back down to here. Okay, so now that that is done, hopefully we get a little bit of commercial action that, you know, will help speed up the game a little bit more. Encourage a little growth out here. Hopefully we didn't sink all of our chances. And it looks like Pentos, let's look at the charts here. Oh yeah, we're definitely reacting. Pentos is definitely reacting. So, how are these trains doing? This is a new engine here, so good times. Okay, this city. Hopefully, I mean we just gutted the commercial, so yeah, that is me that did that. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, city, but it had to be done. Now let's do the boat line, and this is going to be not an orange line. I'm going to do not a blue line. That would be kind of hard to see. We're going to do a yellow line from here to here. There we go. And it uses both sides, which is good. So this is the Pentos to Tyrosh, Tyr, commute C. Okay, so that is done. I don't have a Bravos to Pentos yet. I'm not sure if I need one. So we're just going to go with the one for now. And we're just going to use this same one over here. And I haven't had a new boat unlocked, so I'm going to go with that. And it's a yellow line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go 5 on this one. Just because it's a pretty... I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty busy line between these two. Because we got a quite a large residential area over here. And this connects essentially to commercial and industrial over here. So I want to really encourage growth on this side. And this still is baffling, the growth on this. I'm hoping it pulls more of the growth towards the station on here. So instead of growing towards the city, so this Tyrosh wants to grow towards Storm's End, I'm hoping it starts growing towards our station, because it should be faster than driving all the way across the bridge and up through here. I'm hoping it's going to be faster. Look at the boats that we got out here. And I doubt this is financially stable yet. Yeah, we're not losing too much money. we're losing money, but it's not a massive sink. It's not it's not a money black hole, so to speak. We don't have any new trucks, I don't think. So the Studebaker holds 13. Yeah, we haven't had any bigger trucks unlock yet. I think the next one is probably going to be the Peterbilt truck, which is the one before my sort of end game truck. These are still doing very well for themselves and probably making us the most money out of everything that we're doing. So income. So making a little bit of money on road. Railroads, 20 million. Actually, let's look at last year. So road income, 13 million. Railroad, 43 million. Tram, negligible. Look at air, 58 million. So we're making more money with our planes than we are with our railroad, which is a first for me. Oh, look at the people waiting. Oh my goodness. I have not looked at these in quite some time. How old are these vehicles? 13 years old. We definitely need to upgrade to this. Look at the people waiting. All right, so let's quickly. This is river run clockwise and counterclockwise, both. Let's really boost this up here. We're going to buy yellow. And these are 11. So I'm thinking these are twin coaches. So I'm going to put some Mercedes-Benzes on the case. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are going towards the river run passenger clockwise. And we're going to switch them to red. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are going to be the river run passenger counterclockwise. So hopefully, that is crazy how many people are waiting on all of these. Hopefully this influx of sweet bus action really helps lower the passenger counts on some of these stations. Because we need as much help as we can get. Yeah, these are... How are other cities doing? Okay, we got some passengers waiting here. That's clockwise. Lots of people waiting here. But we've got a lot of buses on this, so we're doing pretty good on that front. I'm not sure how much impact we can have there. Obviously, Winterfell has grown quite substantially. And so I'm going to put... how many are on here? Counterclockwise. This one's just now loading up. I think, depending on how old these are. See, these are 25 years old. Let's look at our vehicles. Let's open vehicles and try to sort by age. Yeah, we've got some already that are out of date. Largely out of date. Look at that. The trams are almost 40 years old. Those are way past their date. So we want to set vehicle. These are going to be yellow. How full are they? 7, 11, 7. It's not very full. And these are... I don't even know which vehicles these are. Let's look at these. The 2-2. Let's open the replacement. So here it is. It's 11 passengers. Yeah, lifespan 30 years old, and they're 10 years older than they should be. So this is 25 miles an hour, 15 grand a year. That's pretty good. We could go with the Toronto. I mean, yeah, it's more. almost double the cost. But it holds 17 passengers and it goes faster. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna hit yes, and hopefully those get replaced soon. And we're gonna do the same thing with Castle Black's trams as well. So these should all start getting replaced. Wow, it looks like these as well are. Oh no, those are trains. I thought those were trams for a second. So the trains are fine. So yeah, these are all now getting replaced. And let's see in here. This is the last one. Let's see what these guys look like when they get when this one finally gets replaced. There's the sleek. Look at how sleek that is. Nice. People get out of the way. Oh, yeah, I wanted to set that back to no. So this replacement, no. So yeah, look at that. I like how these kind of skip around corners. Look out. All right, well that was crazy how old those were. I'm glad I checked. Back to Winterfell. Looks like we're starting to finally get some good growth on this side, a good reaction. We do need some more buses over here, so I'm going to plan on using these Mercedes here. I'm going to only do 3 for this. So we're going to do Winterfell, pass clockwise, and 1, 2, 3. Winterfell, pass counterclockwise. I don't want to go too crazy with it. These are not as crazy as they were down here in River Run. So now we look at that. We've gotten rid of those huge queues, and hopefully we're starting to move a lot more people. And these trains are just 114 people is not a whole lot of people when you're moving all these people around. So 33 years old, that whole line is about ready to be upgraded. How is Storm's End doing? Looks like we're doing just fine. I just upgraded, it looks like. Yeah, this is one of the ones I just upgraded. Using trams here. And we have an opportunity to drag this out. Too much slope. What is sloping? Oh, the bridge. Too much slope. I don't see how this changes the slope of the bridge. I have to get a first person perspective of that. Let's slow it down and get a wow. Oh, that is crazy. That must be a pain in the wintertime right there. Watch that. Watch for sliding cars. You know, can I like pull out? Yeah, see, it's gonna block me no matter which street I come out from. Coming out from this one will obliterate that nice big building right there. But it would connect up here. So you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Go with the flow. And then upgrade the rest of these. No, I want to upgrade these. And not that one. Those are 4-laners. It's just fine. How is our traffic over here? Traffic cleared up, thankfully. That's good. And how's our train catchment area? Yeah, we're starting to get beyond the catchment area. So this is still our limiting factor. But, you know, I'm gonna speed it back up again. See what Tarash has done. Yeah, we're starting to rebound. The commercial has regrown. It's filled. We're all filled in here, and luckily the station here is now good to go, and hopefully this whole area will react. So we've got a nice train coming in here. We've already started moving passengers. Look at that. We've got a little growth going on over here. We are probably far from profitable, but you know, a little bit goes a long ways when you start growing cities like this. So the important part is the city has reacted and people are starting to be moved back and forth. And once that starts happening, the cities will react accordingly. I wish the catchment of some of these stations was a little bigger, but we've got quite a lot of growth potential on this side, and it's just a matter of growing the cities to the point where the demand for materials justifies. This is ridiculous in here. The demand for materials justifies the expense of delivering those materials. Okay, we're just going to get rid of that whole road right here, and we're going to try that again. There. A little bit better. Of course, that house has got to be destroyed. Looks like we've got a man 19.304. I don't know what that number references, but anybody out there who knows what that number references, let me know. 19.304. Is that the displacement of the engine? Is it the how many liters can fit in the gas tank? I don't know. It's a weird number. It's a weird number to call a car. So look at that. We've got passengers. Look at that. We've got one going to Trosh. I think it's Trosh. All right, we even have a house on this side of the tracks. That is a good sign. Good sign that the sides are connected up, and the city is happy with that. So the first step is always the most painful. It's when all these little road spurs come out and everything sort of rearranges inside of a city. That's where you get the most weird, devastating growth. You know, buildings start to be destroyed, and you know it gets nasty as the city struggles. All these little spurs of roads here. We want to kind of nip these if we can. Of course, we can't connect this up because that ridiculous bridge. So we're going to have to be happy with what we've got, because the next step is going to be goods delivery. And what I want to do is I want to put the airport somewhere close to the track. And then the second tracks in here, this second layer is going to be goods delivery from the airport to all of the cities. So let's say I put the airport in this nice big wide open space right here. I need a track to link up to this one with a pass through going down to this one. So there's always that. And then if I put it close enough to this city, I could always bus in or truck in the goods into the city, rather than bring them in and have to bus them anyway. So I might put it close to maybe Pentos here, truck them into Pentos directly, and then train them up to Bravos, because this one's connected to a lot more commercial directly, and then the rest of the commercial I can fill in a little bit here and there. Not a big problem with that. So that will be in a future episode. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.